Hello, welcome. Is my audio working? Kind of? Might need to bump it up a little bit. Hello, test, blah, blah, blah. You are hearing me talk. Okay, that'll do. I have had hilarious, fun technical difficulties with my microphone here, as documented in the Discord. I thought it was Pulse Audio and Linux and Pipewire and some sort of software update that had screwed with me because I had shut down the computer and it had wanted to do some software updates, and I was like, fine, just go do them. And then later I had discovered microphone has a different name now and it's got ridiculous gain. So it was a pretty safe bet to assume it was the Linux audio stack. I mean, I'm a big advocate of Linux. I like Linux a lot, but you've got to admit it's a bit of a clusterfuck at the moment. But no, apparently this is something that just happens to Yetis in their old age, I guess. They forget that they are specifically a blue Yeti audio device and revert to some generic USB audio device. It is very strange. But in doing so, they forget, the settings that they've got saved to the device. So there you go. We have a puppy cat today. She is curled up on the sofa and enjoying a snooze, and she hasn't decided to go bugger off somewhere else just as I started stream. So yay us. Hairball, welcome in. It seems to be more than just Linux, by the way. Yeah, it's like legitimately just the audio device. Let me see. Dragon Gem has had it happen to her Yeti on Windows twice now. Twice? Wow. I had assumed maybe that this was like a one-off fix I could do, but that sucks. So at the moment, I'm just using it as a regular generic audio device, and I've pulled the gain way, way down. Also, Stardrop, hello, welcome in. How you doing? Happy Monday. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really using any advanced Yeti features anyway, so I guess it doesn't really affect me much, but I don't like the fact that I have to pull the gain into like negative 21 decibels. It seems wrong. But hey, that's just another fun thing for me to fix. And big news, I have a job. Next week, I can kiss goodbye to all my free time, because I'll be working for the man Monday, Friday. Let's not dox ourselves, shall we? It is a company that does software for other businesses to use, HR, payroll, things like that. They've acquired a bunch of other companies that do similar things, and then have themselves been acquired by a venture capital company that's very big on AI, so I may have to learn how to do the vibe coding. Yay! I mean, good to have a source of income, and I know you were looking, so congrats. Congrats. Yes, thank you, Herbal. Income is very necessary in the world in which we live, so it is actually very good, and like, I'm not gonna be like weighing my options here. I'm just like, yes, fuck yes, give me a job. I will do whatever. I will even do PHP. Pay me. So I can then just transfer that money to my landlord. It's the circle of life. Good news is that I've almost finished the hobby project I was working on, so I don't have to worry about like losing. Hello? Okay, that was weird. The I can't use my Borg Yeti YU, not YU, UV meter to see that it's capturing my voice correctly. So I've got the OBS one there, and it just wasn't doing anything for a second there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's wrong with PHP? Do you want a list? But yeah, I'm actually learning it now. It seems it has gotten a few more modern things added to it, but yeah, I don't. Not my language of choice, but I'll do it for money. Um, but yeah, this project for a little while there was not reading the correct things, and now I've got it reading the correct things, and I even added this fun little matrix effect to it. So that's nice. That makes me happy. I would be annoyed if I had to spend all of my mana on the work week and then not have any left over for fun projects anymore on the weekend and just be like dead to the world. Um, what else? I found an extension cable and I've set up my little splits button. Um, I've been using this little Neo key Trinky. It is a one button keyboard to do basically just super S. I'm just too lazy to do it like on my actual keyboard here. That's like pressing two keys. Here I've got a dedicated key for doing splits. And I've dragged out my splits display and I've pulled up another old project of mine, the Ultima 7 Serpent Isle speedrun route. And I thought maybe, because I would kind of like to get, like, try this again before I have to start working again. Um, I had briefly become the #1 speedrunner for Ultima 7 Serpent Isle. Scooter says meow to you. Hello, Scooter. Meow, indeed. Um, the current world record holder used my route, but actually did it better because they're like a proper speedrunner and they can practice things until they just get good at it. In Lustria, managed to get the time down to 1 hour, 4 minutes, 13 seconds. Um, so I was thinking, like, maybe I could just practice it a little bit on stream, even. Because you got to practice to actually get good at it. And maybe I'll even have the brain space for another stream later this week if we don't manage to do it today, because, like, it's still an hour-long speed run. If it's Serpent Isle, it's a big fucking game. Um, and, you know, I usually manage to do about 2 hours of stream at best before my brain fails me. Um, so maybe in this week before I have to go back to the grindstone, I could try and reclaim my crown. That would be nice. Mm. And yeah, Poppy has been um, looking a little bit better. She's on her thyroid medication, and it's been almost 3 weeks now, and I feel like maybe she's gained a little bit of extra weight because she was getting very skinny. I don't have a means of weighing her at home, but we're going back to the vet on Wednesday for more blood work, and I'll know then if she's managed to put on a few kilos. Well, you know, I've picked her up. She's not more than 2 and a bit kilos, but maybe 3. That'll be good. And the other good thing about going back to the vet is um, her hyperactive thyroid. That was probably masking a lot of the other blood test results. So if we've got her thyroid to go down a bit, that'll give us a better liver function test and kidney test and all the other stuff that you need to check up with cats. Um, and I've been very tired, very very tired. But let's try derping around in some Serpent Isle. Um, it is one of my all-time favorite games. It is nice. It is comforting. Ultima 7, Black Gate, and Serpent Isle came to me at a time in my life when there was a lot of crap. me just make sure we're capturing the audio. We are! Inconceivable. We need to start a new game for doing speedrunning. Yeah, there was a lot of crap in my life around the time that Ultima 7 came out. And it was very comforting in the same way Minecraft is comforting to me. It's a big world and you have control over things, and if you're 13 years old and a lot of shit is happening in your life that you don't have control over, it is very nice to have this kind of escapism in a game. Just get a stick and balance on a fulcrum and weigh her against 2 to 3 liters of water. Thank you, Efremi. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm sure that's a very easy way to measure a cat. Well, as is tradition, I will name the avatar Poggers. And I have the splits over there. We're not going to actually try and race through this to start with, because I need to go through my route and just kind of walk through it, just to remember what to do. But for the hell of it, and to test that this works, I will use the splits and time it. So time starts... Oh, I can't see my thing if I've got it covered by the stupid audio. There we are. Time starts now. So we get through the introduction, and that's pretty straightforward, just a whole bunch of clicking. And it'll be fun because I have to remember the answers to the copy protection questions. The funniest part, I think, is that the cat cannot feasibly be placed on any sort of makeshift scale for a measurable amount of time. No. Also, I don't know if you have cats, Efremi, but cats can adjust their mass on demand. If you've ever tried to pick up a cat that does not want to be picked up, it's difficult. How many characters are there in Ophidian writing? Too damn many. How many beasts are discussed in the bestiary in Erstam's book? 52, I think. How many different types of reagents doth Erstam write about? Ooh, butts. It's got to be more than 7. 11? Thou art truly the one I seek. Here is the hourglass of fate. Sweet. Bye. So the first thing we need to do is get stuff, like get lockpicks, I think. Although maybe... I don't recall if I even used the lockpicks in the route now. So that might be worth keeping an eye on. We basically just need to do a bit of inventory management, grab Shamino, and grab halberds from the monitor training hall. The avatar. Yep, that's me. That's my name, don't wear it out. So we grab this little belt pouch. We can drop the Ankh, because we're not using that. Drop that. And there's a whole bunch of other crap in here. Like in theory, because the previous speedrun record holder, they've really optimized their inventory. Wait, that's money. I need money. Avatar, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, there's a very precise amount of inventorying you can do to make sure that at the right time, you've got the right thing in the thing. Like, I don't actually want to be holding that. And I could kind of grab Shamina's hammer here to deal with the wolves, if there are any wolves. Yeah, it's your bow, Shamina. Good luck on your speedrun goal. This is practice run? Yeah, this is very practice. Extreme practice. We're just kind of stepping through the route. Not worrying too much about being optimal, just so I can remember what to do. I'm the avatar. Open the gates. Friend. Like there, okay, I can repeatedly click on the same spot in that dialogue, and it'll be fine. Königstein, hello! Congratulations on the new job. Thank you very much. So we go here. Can ditch the hammer. Halberds. Halberds are the way to go. And we're not even bothering to pick up Dupre in this route. I would prefer to bring Dupre instead of Shamino, but this is faster. So that's a split. Now where do I go? Northwest, and we need to get the Serpent Crown. Okay. So that's the way to the Knight's Test. Need to go around the mountain, avoid aggroing the goblins that are very nearby. I said avoid. There we go. We are not lost. Okay, we might be lost. Where's that damn tree? Here. We don't really need the money or anything. That's fine. Now, the route I have here actually has me dying to goblins. So, should we try that? This could take a while. I mean, you just arrived on this continent, so arguably lost is the normal state of being. Yeah. We don't even have a map. Karnax. Discovery. Leave Monkal. So this gets us to Fawn. So we need to grab an Iron Maiden from here, but we have to get through this cutscene here. I'm Poggers. Merely visiting. Pass. Alright, so we need to get our Iron Maiden, because that is essential for death warping. Granted, you've both been here before, but a very long time ago. True. The land has changed somewhat. Okay, so did I just pick that up into my backpack? Right. There's occasions where you can fit the entire Iron Maiden into the backpack. And there's occasions where you kind of need to be holding it in one of your primary or offhands. So my route here still has us grab the key from Lady Yolinda's place, but I don't go and actually bother unlocking it. I'm just taking the key. Okay. Now we need to go to the Mint. I like to think that pass has nothing to do with drawbridge. It's just, do you want to talk to me? Pass. Bye. So we go to the mint. Ah, right. Pants skip. We can call this pants skip. I'm going to use Shimino's pants plus the Iron Maiden to walk through walls. But yeah, it's key that sometimes I don't have enough space in my backpack to hold the Iron Maiden, because we want to actually have so much stuff in my inventory that the Iron Maiden can't be placed in the backpack. Why were you holding a torch? Here. Would that be enough? No. So maybe I shouldn't bother doing that inventory management at the start. And instead... Won't fit. Okay, that's good. And instead wait until this point in the game to actually bother futzing around with things. Pants go there. I need to walk up on top of the pants. Walk to Shimino. Leave. Yes. Join. Bye. That didn't work. Why didn't it work? Where did you put the Iron Maiden, Shimino? Oh, we didn't give Shimino the Iron Maiden because we're dummies. I'll need to add a little note there, I guess. Like, when I pick up the Iron Maiden, give it to Shimino. Here you go. Shimino, leave. Yes. Join. Hi. That's more like it. We want 3. Oh, damn it. I can't. I'm stuck in the wall now. How did I do this last time? Oh, take a single step into the wall. Well, I might be able to just teleport out of here if I hit the thing correctly. This will be slower, and I could just cheat us out of here, but let's investigate this as a backup. Need to single step into the wall. Need to make sure that's highlighted. But if I single step into the wall, I couldn't see all of the gold bars because they're on the top shelf. Oh, but that's why I've got the platform. I'm not sure. Something went wrong there. I'd practiced it before when I developed the trick, but now I guess it's not... Like, I'm not doing it the exact way I did before. Heavens! There we go, we're out. We don't need to get Shimino his pants back. We don't need to talk to Selena. We don't need to fight any goons. Let's do that. Shimino will not be needing his halberd. Wait, do I just want to hang onto this like that? Yeah. Again, there's an optimal way, I guess, to organize the inventory here so that I have exactly 1 gold bar on me when I talk to the pikemen, which is where we're going next. So we need to talk to Flindo to be even aware that the pikemen have Captain Hawk. Oi, Flindo. What is it? Hawk? Yeah. Pikeman. Bye. Oh, wait. Before we talk to the pikeman, very important, drop the other 2 gold bars. Yeah. Captain Hawk. Pay fine. Yes. Gold bars. I've tried breaking Hawk out of jail before, but he literally doesn't work unless you've done that bit of quest. He just assumes he's still in jail. Alright, we can talk to him at the pub, so that's what we'll do. Here's Selena. Bye. Already broke him out. I wonder if I can avoid that somehow. Where's Hawk? Hawk. There. Is this one of those Ultima games that makes me want to tilt my head, or is it an Ultima like? It's Ultima. It's the ultimate Ultima there is. Journey. Save before you trigger the boat cutscene because it bugs out. Imprisoned in his own mind. So sad, yes. I thought Blackgate was the ultimate Ultima. Oh, they're all Ultima. Come back here, Kane. That's it. Get on the boat. Oh, and that was my trigger for a split. Always forget those. So when we get to Moonshade, that's where we diverge from the previous route severely. We're not going to be doing the Mage Banquet. We're not going to be getting in trouble with the Mage Lord, with Frigidazi. Not going to learn Porthos' secret. We are going straight to Urstam, do not pass go, do not collect 200 monetary. Ulti yar, matey. Yar. Y-Wing combat. Come on, we gotta go fast. This is a speedrun. Need to go fast. It's actually not a terrible thing to occasionally fight stuff if they're slowing you down. Okay, let's see. Feda Biblio, Spellbook, buy. It's not a terrible thing to do some occasional fighting, because later on we're going to be scrounging around for experience points. Okay, we just need 2 things. Frigidazi's house has Create Ice. Most broken spell in the game. And Mortegra's house has the Restoration Scroll, which I've decided is optional. But really it can't hurt to just quickly grab it for our slow walkthrough here. Fuck off. And then we leave Moonshade. Lewd painting, yes. I hate it when someone's chasing me so I suddenly get slower. Physics is weird like that, yeah. So this is where we would go up to the secret docks and summon the turtle to go visit Erstam's island, but we don't know the password and we don't know how to summon the turtle. And we're just gonna do it anyway. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Welcome in, Freemy. How are you doing? I'm a little distracted because even though I'm not doing a full-on proper speedrun, I am trying to dredge up memories of exactly what I was doing with this speedrun route months ago. Oh, right, we don't use the docks. We don't care about the docks. So, safety save here. That's a bit worrying. Alright. To prepare, ensure Shimino has both halberds and nothing else. Check. You have no room in your hands, back, or backpack slot to hold them. Okay, so if I just take 2 small things, this should work. Shimino, leave. Yes. Join. Bye. Was that both? No, he's given me one of them. That's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Let's see. If I give you that back... I swear I had this worked out. The shield can go on the back. Do I need a weapon? Like, should I be holding on to that big hammer of his? That doesn't make sense. How did I do this before? Got both hands full, but if... Oh, the backpack! That's what I'm missing. In the cave right at the start of the game, there's a backpack you can get. I didn't get it. Not a backpack. Starts with B. Bedroll. Handily, there's one right here. We just need to roll it up. That is a clutch backup bedroll right there, in case you forget it. See, now the bedroll takes up that slot. All of our other slots are filled. Shimino, leave, yes. Monkile, join, bye. And using this technique, we slowly make our way across the ocean. More here. But it's kind of precise, the conversation options you have to pick. And you have to watch out for the fact that you need to drop down when the halberd gets moved out from underneath you, because otherwise you can get stuck in midair and not be able to do anything anymore, which is why we made the save there. So it's actually a bit of time where I kind of need to focus. I mean, it's a very silly thing to be doing. Perfect for speedrunning. Just go across the ocean using a couple of halberds. See there, Shamina dropped down, halberd dropped down, I didn't. And if I didn't step backwards onto the real halberd, I would be in trouble. G-Funk, welcome in. Hello, how are you doing? Ye winged Nick. Yes. Monk, I'll join. Bye. Congrats on the new job. Yes, thank you. I have new job. It is job. I will have to work for the man. Which sucks, but it means like I could actually get like money in exchange for my labors, which is good because we need money to exist. Start new job in 2 weeks too. Nice! Congratulations, G-Funk. We were both looking for quite some time there, so I can sympathize with your plight. Here you go. Shimino, leave. Yes. Monk, I'll join. Bye. Indeed. Or Seek, or LinkedIn. One of those. Me, I use LinkedIn. I can finally delete the fucking app, though. That'll be sweet. Monk, I'll join. Bye. And start veering to the north a bit, too, because we can get to the shoreline a bit quicker. Leave. Yes. Monk, I'll join. Bye. Because I find, like, all of the resumes and CVs that I'd spammed out, if it was just cold, like, applying to their advert, it wasn't thing. Pretty much the only way to get noticed by their HR system was for me to have reached out to a friend that I know, thanks to my LinkedIn network, who works at a company, and then they can get my CV or resume, whatever, bumped to the top of the queue, I guess. And that's like the only way I ever heard back from the companies, really. Except one time when a recruiter for a company actually found me and reached out to me directly. There you go. All right, see, we almost got locked up there. Leave. Yes. My hands are cold. This is going to impact my ability to rapidly mouse click and input movements precisely. One more. Shimino. Leave. Yes. Monk, I'll join. Bye. One more, or do I need to pick that up to make us full? Okay, cool, we did it. Yes, right. So, then we just need to break into Erstam's shed here. My next split is Spellbook, right? So I don't have the Spellbook yet. I don't mean to backseat. Yes, Ifrimi? So now I need to be the one holding Albert. Won't fit. Oh, that's right, it's a two-handed item. Won't fit. Cool, cool. Can you not use numerical keys for the dialogue options? Cannot, no. You might be able to do if you're using Exalt, but most of the ridiculous tricks I'm using here do not work in Exalt. Right, so now I can't pick up the Iron Maiden if Shimino drops it on me, and he'll drop it at my feet instead. Yes. Join by... now this time I'll do it properly and just single step into the wall. There we go. Jawbone, and I'll grab one of these potions, because, well, both of these potions, because we might need mana later on. Now we have the jawbone, but we have no teeth. We can talk to Urstam. The password, Avatar. Tell them the password. It's Jeeth. You can just say, I have the jawbone now. Here's serpent teeth. Thank you very much. Goodbye. And we just repeat this. Let me check my notes. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. So we just repeat the Iron Maiden skip. Leave. Yes. Join. Bye. And stay on the other side of the wall this time. Need to slot the teeth into the jawbone. They are tiny little items. 1, 2. Where is it? Where's the other one? There. I admire Exalt's work, but I definitely prefer DOSBox or hardware. Yeah, like Exalt is amazing. It's great. But for my playthrough, I definitely had to do it like OG. Monk Isle, east and then north. Raindog, hello, welcome in. Well, if this isn't the newly employed Mr. Neko, good evening and congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have a new job. I am screaming internally. Cheese. There's load-bearing cheese. We need that cheese. Now we need to find the corn guy. I've tried doing this without talking to the corn guy, and it's difficult. Like, it seems to work sometimes, but then not on a... Okay, that's a monk that's taken a vow of silence. Screaming internally puts hair on your chest. That's how my father told it to me anyway. That's Doxa. Hi. Here we are. So we need to talk to him about the Mandrake root and the swamps. Salt tides. Then we need to sleep for 4 hours. Whoever figured this out, I have no idea how they managed it, but it is 4 hours. I think I've even checked the use code. And then talk to him again. Salt tides. Tides are in convergence. Hooray. In all seriousness though, mate, best of luck to you. Will you still be streaming on Fridays? Well, Fridays, as it was already a kind of maybe if I'm filling up to it kind of time slot. 1 Mandrake root. 2 Mandrake root. I might try it this Friday or maybe some other time during the week. I don't know. Everything is up in the air at the moment. Now we could walk back to the monks, or we could just do this. Our first deliberate death warp. So we can go back to here, And then leave Monk Isle. Get back to Moonshade. And I timed this, and it's basically the same if you decide to hike back through the gate versus if you death warp. This is a bit simpler, I guess. So streaming will become somewhat sporadic then, fair enough. Yeah. I have no idea if I will have the mana to be able to actually do a stream after work. Maybe it'll have to be a weekend thing, who knows? Because previously, on James_Neko, I'd been streaming on Mondays because I had Mondays off. I was only actually working a 4-day week. There you are, Fitability. Spellbook. Circle number 6. 4. Many types of weapons? Many types of weapons? Is it also 4? Oh, it was. Still got the moves. Okay, we've got the spellbook. That's a split. So now we need to go trigger the Silver Seed and get to level 7. No, not that. Ag. I used the wrong thing. And you can't actually trigger the Silver Seed from within the gate system. You have to use it with the outside gates. This is how you do it. What? Why isn't this working? Oh! Might bump the volume up, actually, for the game, that is. It's a lot quieter than Oni was. Whoops, now I've lost the game capture. Thanks so much, OBS. If this was an actual run, that would be my run ruined. Yeah. Avatar, this is the architecture, blah 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 blah. Yep, now we run up here and we talk to Istandar. Oh, Isanar? Something. Champion of Balance. What is it? Keyring. Bye. Alright, fuck yeah, we have the keyring. We only have one key that we need to add to it right now, but there we go, done. Now we can talk to... Oh, butts. That's something I was supposed to do. Exchange gold coins for gold bars. I mean, gold bars for gold coins. We can't do that here. Okay, so that screwed us over. I need to remember to do that. Let's cheat. And just temporarily jump out of Serpent's... what's called the Silver Seed. Jump back to Moonshade. It was nighttime anyway, so she might not actually be running the thing. She's not. So in terms of the routing...
Razor_2257 cheered X100.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Razor. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, in terms of the routing, maybe we need to get the gold exchanged when we first arrive on Moonshade, because then she might actually be in the shop. Because when we pick up the stuff, like the mandrake roots from the swamp, it might be too late.
Techia Zero will just subscribe, you bloody legend.
Hype train? Techie Rob? Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much. You don't need to do that. But yeah, I appreciate you for doing that. Please enjoy emotes and things. Where am I? Well, what were we doing? We were waiting for Butya to arrive, and she hasn't arrived. Where is she? Let's walk away and then come back in. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I hope you are having a good afternoon. Come on, we need to exchange this money. I suppose we could also do it earlier when we reach the Sleeping Bull. Because the proprietress there does money exchange. But you kind of want to do it late because the coins take up more inventory space. And the whole trick with halberding over the ocean there requires a very specific amount of inventory space. Where's my bedroll? Okay, so we're losing a bit of time on this split here, but that's fine. We're just still exploring it. We're figuring things out. Like, the route is not set in stone and perfect yet, and I'm not practicing it ad nauseum until I have every pixel perfect movement done. Here we are. Hey, you. Exchange. Where are we? Yes. Gold coins. Gold bars. Yes. 2. Nope. Bye. Okay, now we can go back to the Silver Seed, which I have a little bookmark for, effectively, with my bot. Do I call it Death Watch? There we go. Pretend like nothing happened and we did the money exchange properly the first time round. So you talk to Alyssa here, and then you just say bye, because the first time you talk to her, she doesn't trust you. But the second time you talk to her, she's happy to sell you all sorts of spells. Where are we? 7th. Oh, balls. No, not that one. 7th. Vibrate. Another hilariously broken spell. Yes. 8th, is it? 8th, yes. Serpent Bond. Yes. Yes. No. Done. We can't cast those spells yet, even. We certainly don't have the reagents for it, but we're going to fix that. And I feel like a safety save would be the thing to do. And I don't know why my audio is stuttering, but it's probably related to all of my other hilarious problems with audio. We'll just bear with it. So it looks like I'm doing Issek's Maze first. That gets us the Helm of Light. And it's kind of dark in here. Now there is a particular sequence of things I need to do here. Okay. Maze proper. Shield. Cheese. Shimino should be... Get him to leave. No, do not give me stuff. Then buy. walk into the maze, trigger the inventory stuff. I'm naked now. Get Shimino to come back. And I can just hold on to these things. Now my hands are full. His has the Iron Maiden. We can do Iron Maiden skip. Yes. Join. Ah. Join. There's a police siren in the distance and I can't think. That's maze 1 done. Where are we? Oh, fuck me. Down, around, up here, this way, this way, this way, and then skip the final bit. Leave. Yes. Join. Bye. Where's the Iron Maiden? There you go. Alright, number 3. This one's slightly different. We go here, here. And then before we go through this area, because we can't use Iron Maiden skip going left to right. Or at least not the version where Shimino drops it at your feet. Because of the way the hitbox is for the Iron Maiden. But we can place it there knowing that the wall will appear and then pick it up and walk through the wall. Final maze. All the way down, all the way right. Where am I? All the way up. Skip through here. Yes. Join. Bye. And then we can just go through here normally. Oh, damn it. I forgot to give Ural his cheese. I mean, it's kind of important. Like, it's not really a valid run. Because I had my eyes off the screen, I was looking at my map. Ural, would you like some cheese? Peace. Food? Yes. Bye. There we go. We've given Ural some cheese, and we have this useless orb in return. And this is a fake wall. Let's turn Hack Mover off before we forget. Let's see, so I need to re-equip shit, right? Ignore fur hat, silver ring. I hate the way the game likes to take the jawbone and other special items out of whatever container you put them in. Burp. There. Dragon, and answer some riddles. Let's scroll this down. Is this door? And hold on, which one is it? C for Draxonar, which is not that turn off, but this turn off. Deathmatician, welcome in. Probably already said congrats somewhere else, but also congrats. Thank you. How goes your own hunt? I hope that with G-Funk and myself now happily employed, we can get you a job soon as well. Riddles. I learnt a ton from the last interview, at least. That's good. Let's do some riddles. Blah, 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 blah. 1. 1, 4, 0, 14. Nope. 0. 14. Nope. Bye. That was a nice bit of experience for us, and now we just have to defeat an ancient undead lich. How do we get back out? Okay, entrance D. The Driders. So, how much XP do we have? 1328. The items we get are worth a total of 1000 XP. You don't get any XP for killing the lich. So that gets us to 2300 XP. But we need to be 32, I think, to actually be the right level. We might need to just sit around killing Driders for a bit. Shamina, do you want to use an actual weapon? Poppy! Yes, Poppy is here. I decided to cover chat rather than cover the Poppy cam with the Speedrun splits display. So here, maybe we just kill some of these guys. Oh, that's right. Later we... Oh, balls. That's Shamino dead. Dying in this run is a bad idea, but having a companion die, or the companion, is bad. Because you end up here, Thoxa doesn't heal your party, and Shamino's poor body is stuck in the Drider mine there. So I was just thinking, like, yeah, I need to have a specific amount of experience. But it occurred to me that we haven't actually done the Ring of Shal yet, so there's a bunch of monsters to kill for that as well. And that might give us enough XP. So, okay, back we go. Like, it's really inconvenient because you're back in time. And you can't just summon Thoxa with the Hourglass to resurrect party members. You got to go back to the old school Black Gateway of just dragging corpses around. And I don't have the inventory space to drag an extra corpse around. Also, I suck. I'm not really wearing much armor. I've never trained up my stats. We don't actually have a good way of fighting those Driders. So I don't think I should actually bother when I do this properly. I shouldn't try and actually get XP from them. There's other slower monsters that are easier to kill. Like, maybe there's some other secret source of XP somewhere we can get. Like a bit of quest XP, and we wouldn't have to worry so much about cutting it really fine here. the previous route, Spade did the original route that was kind of based on Doug the Eagle's anti-walkthrough. That actually had you fighting all the way through to the Lich's domain, so it was a lot more combat from there to there, and you ended up like guaranteeing that you'd be level 7 and being able to cast Vibrate. What am I going to do here? If I... No, okay, it won't fit. Get there. Okay, let's just do some inventory management in the middle of the speedrun here. If I put my back... Okay, what will fit? Shield. Does that mean I can put you on my back? Too heavy. Balls. Well, let's just pretend. Let's pretend we drag Shimino all the way back to Deathwatch Keep. And get his ass resurrected. I wonder if there's a safety that we could use for that kind of this part of the run, because it's certainly a dangerous part of the run. Back mover off. Yeah, I need healing, but I need it for the guy that's covered in blood, please. Oh, resurrection. There we go. Thanks, bye. Maybe we could take this guy. Maybe we could take Suruk on our adventures. That would be nice. Just free healing whenever. Okay, so Shimino is sorted. That's sorted. Hopefully, like, I still have the conditions necessary to do Iron Maiden skip. I mean, Silver Seed is really meant to be, like, it's the expansion pack that's extra hard, but then gives you really good rewards and OP gear. So it's not surprising that it's the most dangerous part. Okay, so we just need to go down these stairs. And here is where we would go through this door and face the Lich. But that's boring. I need Shimino to have the Iron Maiden. And I guess I need that halberd in my backpack. Shimino, leave. Yes. Join. Bye. Have that back, and we'll walk through the wall. There's a tiny bit of fire, but it doesn't really matter. It's fine. Now, it's kind of nice to have Erenon's axe because it's powerful and it also gives us XP. Likewise, these gauntlets, more powerful, XP. We could try lockpicking this chest and, like, swapping that armor out, but I think it has a similar value to magic armor. Like, I don't think that's really giving us that much bonus survivability. And the thing with giving Shimino any armor at all is it's kind of pointless because we're constantly getting him to dump his stuff at our feet. But there you go. So now I need to Death Warp out. Who has the Iron Maiden? You do. With my game, it's just stuttering every now and again. I'm running at 12,000 cycles? Final bit of the Silver Seed. We get the Ring of Shal. And yeah, we need to get to 3,200 XP. The Ring of Shal itself will give us 500. So we don't have that much that we need, but maybe we'll just kill some of these people. And no, Shimino, you don't get to kill them. I have to be the one doing the killing blow. Otherwise, I don't get the experience. Wow, seriously, what is wrong with my... I'm not dropping frames or anything, am I? Yeah, no dropped frames or anything, it's just stuttering. Ooh, that's rude. That Naga just ran through the wall. Which I've noticed they can do, and I can't. If anything, I'm just jealous. And here we come to the other place you need a safety save. Processor is no match for the mighty power demands of Ultima 7 running on DOSBox. So true, Stephmatician. Yeah, we made it. Jimeno, where are you going? Back here? If he runs away screaming and then drops the Iron Maiden or his halberd in an inconvenient location, I will be very annoyed. So let's see, yes. Where are we? Down here. Then this way. Okay, so that's 2,500 XP. I'm still shy of 160. But that's only like 1 or 2 suits of armor, I would imagine. Yeah, come on, move! Let's see. We go around here. This is an illusion. Go up this way. Man, Shimino's still got the final kill there. But we need to go this way. Um, 500 mathematics. $2,665? Is that enough? The Ring of Shal is here. Mine. 3165. Yeah, I just need a tiny bit extra. Tiny bit extra. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to skip those Mongbats earlier. But I have died to those Mongbats before. 3206. Perfect. We are now level 7 and can cast all the game-breaking spells we need. So that's a tick. And now what do we do? That's right. To break out of the Silver Seed, we go do the test of purity. Which is straightforward enough, we can just deliberately fail. Back here again. Return home, gate, trap. Yes. Begin. Changed my mind. I'm leaving. Bye. Never mind. So I used to, at this point... Oh, Lord. Die, die, die. We okay on health? Yeah. I used to, at this point, take the gate. Is that seriously as far left as it will go? Okay. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we are. Corpses, self-research, okay. No, come on, we can just put it there? I'll grab this as well. Okay, fine. But now we can just go this way and we can get the Staff of Balance on our way out. I just need you to drop the halberd, though, and not everything. Can I... Can't fit that in there. I can put that away and hold on to that myself. Yes, that will do. Reno, leave. Yes. Monk Isle. Join. Bye. Walk over the halberd. Pick up the halberd. I think he's given me bits of his armor as well, but that was just an experiment. It's easier to just keep Shamino naked at all times. Ephraimi, I'm speedrunning here. I can't read that. This way, is it? Yeah. I mean, I will. It's a bit much. Let's see, drop that. Can we drop something else? This helmet, why not? No, drop it closer. Closer. Perfect. I can just walk over this wall. And here is where I need create ice, I believe. Gelcus, create ice. So this is the first skip using create ice. Vastly larger than its kin, the common slug, those acid slug doth favour dwellings deep beneath the earth. This vile beast slimy shell is most acidic, corroding swiftly through metal and the flesh alike. Ah, it be like its Saurian brethren. The fire doth serve as the mightiest means to vanquish such a foe. 'Tis fine, I insist, of his no consequence. Simply bestiary talk. I mean, I'm just doing this. This isn't a live speedrun. Like, we're doing this for practice here, to try and work out how the route was supposed to go. So do I have my spellbook? I do. I need to transcribe spells, because I haven't actually done that yet. Interesting, interesting. Where did we put them all? 1, 2... I mean, I don't need to transcribe... No, because one of them is create ice. I do need that, yeah. I wonder if I need mana for this, or like I'll run out. But I think it should be okay. Great ice. On myself. And then we just push down against the wall and wait for the create ice to wear off. I would use baking soda on an acid slug to neutralize it and turn it into salt and water, but I don't know if baking soda exists in Britannia. Well, it's just sodium bicarbonate. I'm sure it might accidentally be found in nature somewhere. Trolls. Do not feed the trolls. We need to go grab the Staff of Balance. Which is... This guy has a key. Shimino's running away. I died. This is fine. I think we should be returned exactly where we were. Okay. Fuck. Calm down. Why am I using halberd now? Oh, that was Shimino. Get back here. Why am I not... Why am I hitting someone with an Iron Maiden? That might explain why we didn't do so well in that fight. Not using weapon. Oh, that's why I like the Erenon's axe, because it's one-handed. So I can hold an entire Iron Maiden in one hand and an axe in the other hand. That's right. Anyway, this guy has a key. Can't get there. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Can't get there. Game. Game, what are you doing? This troll has an important key on him, and he's died in such a way that his body is unreachable? Can we make a bridge? I have my guide and clue books at your disposal if thou dost wish to reference them. Thanks thou to Ifrimi. Look, we're literally walking on top of his corpse. Why can't I get there? If you can convince them mid-fight to walk into the Iron Maiden, you're set, yeah. Why? Why, game, why? I mean, this would be a soft lock for anyone playing properly, even. You need that key. There's no going about it. I wonder if we could vibrate the troll instead of fighting him. I mean, but him and his troll buddies would still be attacking, so it would still be kind of inconvenient. I mean, it's normally just easier to fight him, but not in this case. Well, this sucks. What if we build up a platform? Yeah, there's some sort of obstacle. If I put my little bit of driftwood there. I'm standing on the guy's corpse. Alright, let's get Shimino to drop his halberd at my feet, and that should surely make a bridge that we can walk onto. Yes. Join. by... Still can't get there. This fucking game. You can walk across the sea with a halberd, but you can't loot a corpse. The most basic and necessary gameplay function, yeah. It doesn't matter. Occasionally, you know, you'll be fighting a monster and it will get stuck in a corner somewhere and you won't be able to loot it. But, I mean, maybe you'd be able to at least, like, move the body, but trolls are too heavy to move. It's just this guy happens to have the key we need. Alright, I'm hack moving. Key. Alright, so there's the staff. Next, we're going to the dream world and getting the Ophidian Sword. Fun. And we kind of have to walk out of the dungeon, if we can remember the way. Because, as previously demonstrated, if I die here, Karnax returns me straight exactly where I was. The game didn't want to risk soft-locking you by putting you in a position that's on the wrong side of Furnace, I guess, compared to where you need to be for plot reasons. So it's just, yeah, we'll put you exactly back where you were. I'd be pissed if that was an actual run and soft-locked you. Yeah, that would be fucking infuriating. When I do my actual runs, I'm not doing it with cheats enabled, so it's not like I can save myself. It'd be safety save time. So we're gonna go to Golab Swamp. Shamino needs the Ring of Reagents, Spellbook, and Iron Maiden. Here we are. So I have 27 mana, but only 4 hit points. That's fine. You need to have this and this. And where's my spellbook? There. Oh, wait. But, and this is the stupid part, I need to have my spellbook and the Ring of Reagents so that I can cast Serpent Bond, and then as I'm turning into a snake, I need to give you these 2 things back. Okay, so that's, yeah, first cast Serpent Bond, then switch over. And I may as well safety save too. So now we go have a nap in a swamp as a snake. And when you dream as a snake, the dream will eventually wear off. And you'll be a person again. But you will be a person with your companions. Also a YOLO, I guess. And this is RNG. Like, the place you appear in the dream world is random. And it can be very far away from where we need to be. Luckily the monsters are just no big deal. Go this way, through here, down this way. We need to go to Batlin's dream, because Batlin is dreaming that he's defeating me using the Ophidian Sword, which is an item we want. And we can just go get it. The dream version, that is. I think you can Iron Maiden through this wall, but it's more fiddly than using Create Ice. And Create Ice is just... it's very easy. You can just wait for the ice to wear off and you're in. Then we need to cast Vibrate on Balin. E. Grab his sword. Well, give the sword to Shimino, because we cannot take anything with us here. Luckily, there's just enough inventory room on the naked Shimino to do all that. And we die to leave the dream world. Oh no, both avatars are dead. Make sure you give the Iron Maiden to Shimino. Our inventory gets cleared when we leave the dream. And reset in the most annoying way possible. Okay, that's that. Give me my stuff back. Need that. And I need that. Cool. So that's the Ophidian Sword done. Now we just need the Chaos Serpent Eye and the Order Serpent and all sorts of things. So we're Death Warping again. Oh man, I need to pick up that halberd. I mean, I don't think I need to necessarily, but it's certainly advisable. Gets us to Moonshade. Why don't I hold on to that, and you can just hold on to that. Stefano's Shack is next. I seem to have the best luck with this if I'm standing right there. Got to hit the top little bit of my hair there. And then when the ice wears off, take one step into the shack. I don't think it's like a one-frame trick or anything. I think there's plenty of time to actually do it. The game thinks there's a hole in the wall for quite a while until it recovers. But you never know. Yep. Stepped out to get pizza. Nice. What sort of pizza? Great ice. Hike back to the gate. Then we're using the fawn gate next to get the serpent armor.
Alchemist Hale just subscribed, you bloody legend. James 19 waving, James 19 bongo, James 19 jump, James 19 sandwich, James 19 fire, James 19 cheese, James 19 sparkles, James 19 dead.
James 19 dead indeed. Thank you so much, Alchemical, for the sub. You know, you don't need to do it, but I appreciate yous, and it's very kind of you. Please enjoy all the James 19 things that you can do. Pineapple pizza, nice. The only morally acceptable pizza. Fawn Gate, east then south. Ah, and we can't use the Fawn Gate because we don't have the key for it, but when has that stopped us? Now we have the key, we can unlock the door. Excellent, excellent. I love that the pineapple emote, the pizza pineapple... Words are hard. I love that the pizza time emote has a pineapple on it. Top trolling there. Also, congrats on the James 19 jobs. Ah, yes, thank you. I will have to make an emote now. This top corner... create ice. Oh, see, we're out of mana. I reckon I'll just... Like, I could chug a mana pot here, but I could also just use a bedroll. There we go. Book. Create ice on self. I've tried really hard to use the Iron Maiden skip for this part, and although in theory they work the same way as Create Ice, I can't get it to work for this bit. It is quite infuriating. Ah, this is why we need lockpicks. Hello? I mean, we could just smash the chest open. Don't just put it in your equipment. Wear the damn thing. There's some mana pots as well we can get in the other chests, but we got some earlier. There's cloaks that... I mean, you don't really need the cloaks exactly. We're not wearing a cloak. Oh, that's right. I don't kill Selena in this run. Or I don't have Selena with me to the Royal Mint, so I don't end up grabbing her cloak. In that case, maybe I will... Second from the bottom right. This one. Maybe I'll grab some cloaks. I have to retire the James 19 Centrelink emote, yeah. Ah, bloody Centrelink. It's more trouble than it's worth. Death Warp, back to Moonshade, hike to the gate. Okay. I really wish there was a Death Warp point where it was closer to a Serpent Gate. That would be very handy. But the game kind of gets stuck thinking that we're still trapped in Moonshade, so it's almost always dumping us here in Moonshade. I have tried to make sense of the use code that the game uses when we get returned to life, and where it picks the location, but it is difficult. It is very difficult to read. So now we want to go to the Temple of Logic, but we can leave Shimino here. Nope. Bye. Wouldn't mind being trapped in Moonshade. People are a bit shit, but it's my favourite city in the game. It is a nice place, yeah. South, east, east. Okay. Ball. Gotta go the long way around here. Ball. So yeah, Icy North. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I went slightly onto the top of that railing there for a second. Wild. We can't bring Shimino here because he's basically naked and he freezes to death. If we do. And this is probably a good case for us having the cloak on us so that we don't freeze to death. So maybe I need to add that to the route somehow. And can you not attack me? So go here, down, right, down, left, cross, down, caltrops. And it's this chest. Yeah, maybe I should just forget about the lockpicks and just hack chests open. Be easier, right? Balance staff. And yeah, actually walking back seems to be the best option according to my notes. So, I guess we walk back. Wait, not that way. Yeah, back in the day, I would literally roleplay just like being stuck in a particular area. Maybe eking out a little life in a dungeon somewhere or on a deserted island. It's a nice game for doing that. Wait, Shamino, get back. Spinebreaker is next. Northeast north. Can I not use the hand as a platform? Today I learned. Take a single gold coin, I guess. Yeah, I'm not using the pocket watch. So then we're gonna, let's see. Create ice again. Yeah, I think this one also, I tried to do it with the Iron Maiden skip, and it's fiddly. We could give it a go now, since we're here. Just drop that for me, and hold that. And I'll hold something else, so I can't pick up the Maiden. Leave. Yes. Monk Isle. Bye. Join. Bye. Yeah, I mean, it's fiddly because you can't see where the Maiden is all the time. And yeah, in that case it didn't work. It didn't get me through the wall. Very strange. He's given me his stuff back, so I need to give stuff. I think I need to go on to bed, sleepy suddenly. Good luck with new job. Thank you, Freemy. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. There you go. Put a cloak on. Maybe some warm socks. So we'll just use Create Ice to get through here then. Should probably document which ones I've actually experimented with the Iron Maiden skip on it, and which ones definitely need. So Shamina's freezing to death, but we need to get him to this boss fight. Snake riding the elevator up with us there. Okay, apparently this area is tagged as being not freezing, so that's good. Would kind of suck if you were doing the boss battle and also freezing to death, so thank you, level designers. Safety. Fountain in the bottom right is sleep. Okay. No. Go back and attack them, please. Ultima 7 fights are always hilariously messy. Just everyone running around like headless chickens. Yep. Cool. Now we do additional shenanigans. So basically we need to walk up to the door. Thoxer appears, busts Yola out of prison. And Dupre, I guess, as well. Yep, blah, 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 blah. So I think what I was doing was... Oh, welcome in. DevTools blockers are my latest personal gear grinder. Ethics of an open internet aside, why put so much effort into blocking something you can trivially see with curl or wget anyway? Yeah. Basically, I just want to make sure that Shamina's gear stays out here where it's easy to replace. And everyone else, I don't care. Sleepy.
See how I reward those who fail me.
Game is busy doing a whole bunch of stuff. I ran into a web dev who had aggressive DevTool blocker on his site, and once I eventually bypassed it, it turns out he's really bad at web dev. His markup was terrible. I want a mod where Batlin gets jibbed. That would be nice. So, the Spade route, that is the Doug the Eagle route, sorry, the anti-walkthrough, has you leave the companions back there, and it makes the game sort of wig out a bit. The Bane sparks do still fly off towards the companions, but there's a big pause. So I don't think it's really necessarily faster than just skipping through all the extra dialogue they have. Just don't forget to pick up the Chaos Serpent. Honestly, what was Batlin thinking? Trying to open an Order Wall of Lights with a Chaos Serpent. There's the trick we used to get the party back together. I wonder if the cloak will help Shamina much. Came to complain and look for dinner, and I'm all out of... Well, no, I have plenty of complaints and dinners. Enjoy the stream, Echo. Thank you, Zol. Thanks for stopping by. Noob mistake, yeah. Alright, so we've got the people back. I think we have to run back to the gate here. Previously in the route, I was making sure I got Selena for the mint run, so that you can get Selena's key, so that you can unlock a door up there, which gets you another key for this door. But looks like if you stand exactly here, we can create ice through the door. So let's give it a go. As soon as it wears off, diagonally down and to the right. Sweet. Where are we off to next? Chaos Serpent Eye. Where I have my new theoretical speed tech. We need to go to the Isle of Crypts. East, then east again, then north. None of you have items, do you? Yeah. Need to get better items for skipping over the walls like that. And we just run down to the Isle of Crypts entrance, skip over the teleporter, grab the Chaos Serpent Eye, and leave. An alarm bell. Okay. So, here's where I have all this extra money for. Oh, come on. I'm in the exact same spot I was before. Look, just drop the money anywhere. Anywhere. Okay, yeah, the hitbox for these rocks is slightly bigger than it looks. Would be nice if we didn't have such intense dramatic music playing. Okay. This is still faster than doing the dungeon the normal route. But to be careful of where your feet are, because it's your feet that teleport you, not the rest of your body. And you missed a spot there, Naka. Gotta get to... yeah, that old man face in the wall. Oh. Push button. Grab the eye. Named for its unusual appearance. And get out of dodge. Oh, and that was also a split, wasn't it? Now we just got to do the end game. It's not exactly world record levels here. Gone longer even than my previous record run. But we are just kind of derping around. Thank you, Ural's Ball. You have done us a great service. So we need red scale on there, blue on there, then we do not care about these special items. We are going to make a bridge of halberds and corpses if necessary. Over to the mainland here. Oh, thy friends will have to help carry these things. That's why we run with only one extra companion. Because we have to get them to try and dump it on the avatar and then fail, and then dump it on the ground. Okay, fine, Shimino. Fine, be like that. I don't want to talk to Dupre, because he's going to have a very long-winded speech. I mean, there's Yolo dying. Shimino is still alive. We'll have to route this in, won't we? Because we want to get Shimino back after the Selena, well, after the Batlin cutscene. But having the two extra companions makes things difficult. We can use Vibrate. Like, my original route actually did Vibrate like this before I figured out you could just do it through dialogue alone. Get up here and then give you this halberd. But the problem is it uses mana, and we're going to use a bunch of mana next in the main area. Can I grab this back? Yeah, okay, cool, cool. Dupre is dead, so I could just ask you. I guess not. Let's vibrate you while you're still alive. No. Am I soft-locked? Can we get Thoxa here? Thoxa! Thanks. Hey, that's not too bad. I feel like I'm running low on mana. Yeah. Ah, shit. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, wow. One of those potions is not enough. There we go. That was a bit fiddly, but we made it. Now, do I still have Shimino, or is he dead? I think he's dead. So I'll have to use Create Ice here. Do I have enough mana for Create Ice? No. So let's have a quick nap. All better. Everything's better after a nap. Full mana, full hit points. We can just create ice for the rest of the route. Although I'm pretty sure Iron Maiden would work for these bits. Just gotta keep Shamino alive somehow, despite being naked most of the time. Like, I don't have time to go get fur boots and I mean, I guess we do start with the fur hat. But we gotta keep that around. Only need 2 of those, right? Yeah. Take a look at the sneaky backpack that the developers hid behind a wall here. It's full of delicious quest goodies that we can't use. Although theoretically there should be like a category of the speedrun where you could use that backpack. Now if you line your head up with this pillar, this is the spot where you can again create ice, wait for it to melt, then take a single step in through the wall. Any minute now. Must be agonizing for an actual speedrunner to actually have to wait for the 15 seconds or whatever it is for the ice to melt. Yeah, and then we just go alternating cubes. Build a bridge. The only thing we need to do here, get through this teleporter and get the Order Serpent Eye, which I feel like would have been its own extra secondary quest had the developers not been a bit short for time. As it is, you're just sort of handing in these MacGuffins to exchange for an additional MacGuffin. What is it? Crown as well? Yeah. The Eye of Order. You don't have to pick it up. The game just shoves it back into your inventory. It's unlocked. And then if you just take the right-hand side of this...
The servant of order within a prison
I missed the...
Never. Servants of
They were
order
speedrunning the late game development.
attack.
Yeah. Servants of Order attack. Okay, whatever. You can skip that trigger. Now, what are we doing? We don't need the Iron Maiden anymore. I should take note of when I don't need these items anymore, because that would be helpful for, like, the routing. That. Don't need Aeronon's axe. We want the Serpent Sword. Alright, so that goes there. Fuck off. That goes there. That goes there. Then this and this. Then combat, attack the thing. And when it breaks, sometimes it doesn't break and you have to jiggle the eyes around a bit. Time. Slightly longer than my previous run, but hey, this was just a practice. This is just getting back into shape. GG's. Guinness Dragon, welcome in. I saw a really shitty clicky play game showed off by my friend Zero X Diamond that blatantly stole music from Ultima 7 and 8.
There, we are done.
Don't even worry about the times this play. Yeah.
Restored.
Practice.
Serpent Isle, Britannia.
I mean, I haven't played it for ages, so it was good to like get back into it. And I'm actually really pleased with myself for remembering the copy protection questions.
About your friend to pray. He is one with us and content. Goodbye, Avatar. We thank you.
Did Doug the Eagle's anti-walkthrough give you any trick inspirations?
Well,
Yes.
Well, Avatar. You have managed to thwart me once again.
Basically, Spade's route, who was the original world record holder, the only person on Speedrun.com that had run the game,
Now here you are.
based their route on Doug the Eagle's anti-walkthrough.
Back to Britannia.
Celebratory Clashiers.
Perhaps you would join me on another world altogether. We do have a score to settle.
No, let's not go to Pagan. It's just a silly place. So yeah, Doug the Eagle's anti-walkthrough has a whole bunch of cool skips and things in it. I would really like to say that I was the first to discover the Create Ice skip, but on the Ultima speedrunning Discord, it turns out that someone in China had discovered and posted it on Facebook. Then bizarrely, no one took that and went, holy shit, walking through walls? That would really be amazing in a speedrun. No one actually used it. Similarly, I think using Vibrate to drop an item at your feet that's bigger than the ledge you're on, walking onto it, and then removing it out from under you, as we do in Furnace, that's a skip that we do in Ultima 7 Black Gate with Aeolo's corpse. So that was kind of known as well. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that figured out that you can use the Iron Maiden to walk through walls, though. First with Vibrate, and then later with just like the dialogue, as long as your party configuration and inventory is just right. Ultima 8 speedrun when Dr. Yasmin finishes the Exalted version. Yay, let's go Pagan! I love talking about the anti-walkthrough video series with Dr. Yasmin. Yeah, it's such a cool series. I love how Vibrate can just let you take the food from animals without killing them. Just vibrate the meat off their bones. It's ethical. It's perfectly ethical. Like, you know, you're not killing the animal. They just don't have any meat anymore. I like how you can steal, like, you can get sorcerers to drop their spells, and now they're just useless. And using Vibrate to get infinite use spells, your items that you're not supposed to have. Yeah. Yeah, all the mages in Moonshade have fun spells in their back. Yeah, Vibrate and Serpent Bond is another good one. I think Doug the Eagle's walkthrough has you use Serpent Bond to get the party members into the dream world with you, which then allows you to smuggle items in and out, which is great. I remember back in the day, I tried pausing the game repeatedly as I was falling asleep in the swamps to try and get the game after it's taken my items away from me, but before I'm sent to the dream world. And I swear I did it once. But that was like on actual hardware, and I wonder if DOSBox, you know, I can't do the same trick in it because of keyboard interrupts and things. I don't know, maybe. But with Serpent Bond, you can get items in and out of the dream world, which is clutch for this, because otherwise, to get the Ophidian Sword, you would have to get Zenka to show up, which involves doing the Bane's quests. And I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to discover you could use Serpent Bond to skip past the various gates in the Serpent Gate room. Because it's just a ledge, right? And when you're a snake, you're small. You're a small little snake, and you can go up on the ledge. Thank you, Bruce Adams, for making the shops work. It is nice that you can haggle in Serpent Isle. Unfortunately, haggling is slow, so we don't do it in the speedrun. We just need 2 gold bars to buy the spells that we need. And yeah, that's the thing, like the previous the previous run was using the crate money spell, the false coin spell rather, that you get from Stefano's shack to get the money that you need for all of these game-breaking spells. But we've slowly managed to kind of pare it down so that you don't need it and you just get the bare minimum money that you need for Vibrate and Create Ice. Yeah, I didn't bother using Restoration in that run, even when I was taking it slow, because your companion either dies or they don't. There's not many situations where you're low on health and you need to get through a big run of things. It's just like you die or you don't. And a lot of the times you're death warping, so it's restoring your health anyway. So I can probably not bother getting the Restoration Scroll from Mortegro. Ah yes, blatantly defraud people straight in plain sight. Yeah, like, but yeah, I to place gold coins down. Okay, now I have 5 piles of these. I'd like to exchange these. Well, thank you for joining me, everyone, today for what might be my last Monday stream for a little while, because I'm going to be working. I won't rule out a stream later this week, depending on mana available and spell slots, but I'm not committing to it either, because I have to get my ass back into gear for, like, the fucking Monday to Friday commute to the office to do work for the man. I know it's probably going to be fine, because when you're starting a new job anyway, it's all just like onboarding and HR discrimination training and sexual harassment training, and then the anti-sexual harassment training and anti-discrimination training, because they gave you the wrong course, and learning people's names and having coffee. So it's probably going to be fine, but it's still like a lot for my poor little brain that doesn't have enough neurotransmitters. BRB writing incriminating emails to Neko's boss. Got to level up your harassment skills, yeah. Thanks for the R's and hope the job goes well. Thank you, Alchemical, and thank you again for the sub. And Techie Rob and Razor donated some bits. I should pull up my thing here, actually, because there was a number of ridiculous events today where people gave me stuff, and I've got a log. Alchemical resub. There was a hype train, would you believe? Techie Rob resubbed, Razor, 100 bits. Yeah, thank you. You're all lovely people. Just to get Monday streams back as soon as possible, I see. Fuck you, Voodoo Memory Management System. Unreal Mode is the most asinine processor addressing mode ever devised. Yeah, Ultima 7, you had to have a boot disk to play the game, because all of your other games, you could happily load EMM 386. Not this one, no. Here's a cat. Please look at the cat while I find someone to raid. Surprisingly, not that many people I know on right now. Unless I want to refresh Twitch and get it to work properly. We could go see a VTuber. Nice transition. Thank you, Stephmatician. I really do love that I've got this set up now. It's based on the intro to Ultima 7 Blackgate, but I've had to add in the static myself, and I had to make this wider than the 4:3 display normally would be. It's late in New Zealand. Carson Money is playing Transport Tycoon, but I'm not sure if he's going to end in a few minutes. Every other Origin Studios game was pure real mode, or it used some sort of 32-bit DPMI. Who knows? You know, you get one nerd at the dev team who has this great idea of how we can pack more game into less memory. They have free reign. There was a lot less oversight in those days. I think what we could do is visit. Let me check. Yeah, we'll visit LexiVT. LexiVT is also an Australian streamer. They're a VTuber. They are a tiny, very VTuber, although on my screen they look quite large at the moment. And they're playing Drakengard for the PS2. So here's a raid message if you like. I should copy it myself. In case I missed the raid, just got to jump off for a sec. Have a great night, all. Stay frosty chat. No, thank you for being here. Thank you again, Tiki Rob. Thanks for the stream. No worries. Have a good night. Have a good night, all of you. Have a good week. Take care of yourselves, because all follow yourselves if you're not already following. We'll go say hi to LexiVT, but then I've got to go have a nap. Yeah, take care. Look after yourselves. Steph Magician, good luck with job hunting. Like, it's happened with me and G-Funk. You're next. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Well, whatever you decide, Son of Old. It's up to you. Bye.